Hello, we're here with Maria and Nicole, who are running to be a part of the Board of Education. So let's get started.
So tell me about your goal with this campaign and why you want to come and be a member of the Board of Education.
Initially, I was prompted to become a board member after last year, and it was really eye opening seeing community members going to the board meetings, and they were really packed, and they were upset about the videos of East Meadow employees and were concerned, community members. I was also embarrassed by the way the board members responded to the concerned community members. And I really wanted to be a voice on that board and know that I have priorities and ideals and beliefs that are aligned with the community members. And last year was eye opening, and we have to keep our eyes open. And if this is a way to get involved, I will. And I will be your voice of East Meadow on the Board of Education.
Sorry, could you just retell what happened last year? So, on the board that made you do this?
Last year?
What was the event?
Oh, and the board meetings were packed. Okay, so there was videos that were released on social media of East Meadow employees saying inappropriate things about how they were going through their job and um, hiring policy. And it was just eye opening for everyone in the community, not just me. And I think that's why a lot more people became more involved in the community and came out to vote. I have neighbors that never voted and came out to vote last year. So that says something.
Mhm.
Do you have a different question or?
Oh yeah, so this question is directed to both of you, obviously,
Okay.
but could you tell me like your story behind East Meadow and like how long you lived here? And I know you're both a teacher, so expand upon that, please.
Okay. Well, I've been a teacher for almost 20, actually, I just finished my 20th year teaching in Belmore Merrick. I teach AP Spanish and Culture and also the precursor to that, which is Spanish 4-H. Um, I have lived here for 11 years. I have a couple of kids, three kids that go through the school district, and we, as a family, are involved as best as we can into the community, and we want to be a part of it. And in discussions with my husband, we had decided that we needed to be more involved. And in running for the board, we found that to be the best way to be involved in the inner workings of the school district. We want to just make sure that things are equal.
Mhm.
We want to make sure that we are representing everybody and not just a small portion of the community.
Okay, so my husband and I, we both moved here 13 years ago, and we have two little girls that are in Bowling Green Elementary School. They're in first grade and second grade, and they have a long way to go in the district. And like Nicole said, we want to definitely be more involved. And a great way to do that is to be connected with the Board of Education. Um, and I want to be part of a community where members know every name of the board. And I don't feel like that's happening now. And I think this is a great time with our new superintendent to get some new faces on the board.
Mhm.
So I'm really excited.
Yeah, so I know you mentioned the incident that happened a year ago, but was there anything else that made you say, I need to run this year and make a tangible change?
Absolutely. I think in light of the hate that was displayed on April 16th, we need to increase the security in our school district. I want to see more parental involvement in the education of our children. And I really want to see more transparency between board members, community members, and central administration. So,
In addition to what Maria said, we have a very common bond when it comes to how we want to run and what we're running on. But I also feel that there are a number of shortfalls in our district with regard to the mental health initiative. We have a number of students that we see on a regular basis suffering from depression and anxiety. And the question is, where is it stemming from? What is what are we able to do for our kids to make sure that they are living their best life and not under a cloud of uncertainty and sadness? Additionally, like Maria had said, the security is a major component of my running. I've seen a number and have heard of a number of issues that have taken place in our district that are concerning when it comes to the safety of our kids. And I'm sure you both want to be safe in the building that you go to, where it is your safe place. So, with regard to The other aspects, I want to make sure that we're maintaining the curriculum, the rigor. We want our kids to come out smart and ready to go for the next stage of life, whatever it may be. It doesn't just have to be college. It can be a vocational school. It can be a trade school. It could just be military as their option. But we have to make sure that they're aware of those options and make sure that they're comfortable with with the options that they're making and not doing it because of what the majority is doing for themselves.
Yeah, well, that's very empowering to hear. So, what do you hope to see for the future of East Meadow, whether it's in regards to security or something else?
Say that one more time. I'm
What
sorry.
do you hope to see for the future of East Meadow?
What do I hope to see for
Mhm.
them? I really want to see a sense of camaraderie within the district. I feel that there's a division between people, and it's seen through Facebook groups. It is seen on the board in general. And I feel that we need to make a more common bond and see what our goals are, and they need to be common goals. I feel like when we work together as a board, as a community, we can really strive for much better.
Like I said before, I want to see community members knowing the names of their board members. I want them to have trust and faith that they have their back and that they're going to advocate for this community and for our children. I also want to see our schools and our students really thriving and the values of our homes increasing. And I want people to want to move here. I want this to be a desired community, and I want to be a proud community member. So I'm really hoping for that.
Yeah, well, thank you for speaking with us. Your message says a lot, so thank you.
Thank you.